Hi, this is Camille from my Junk Journal Heaven. I'm sitting here trying to figure out how to make a little piece with pockets out of some papers that I'm not really wild about. And that one I like, that scrap, but I don't like this part. So now I'm thinking maybe I can put it like this. That's not bad. And this is a thinner piece of paper, so I could glue it on and it wouldn't cause a lot of problems. This is a heavier printing paper. I think it's a 32 weight. Although this bottom piece isn't really my favorite choice, it's what I have, so I think I'll do it. I'm going to put things on it anyway, so it won't matter. And this top piece is going to need to be glued down. So I've got to get my glue book. Welcome everybody. How are you today? I hope you're okay. Hope everybody's doing good. Not too hot, not too cold. Just right. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? I actually lived in a place that used to be just about perfect weather year-round, but it's gotten to where it's gotten hot in the summer and a little colder in the winter than it used to be. It used to be the average temperature year-round, and it may still be average temperature, I don't know, it was 68 degrees. You can't ask for much better than that. When I was a teenager there, nobody had air conditioners. At the very most, you might need a fan once in a while. When I lived there as an adult, it got over 100 a couple of times, which was just absolutely disgusting, I think, because that isn't what we were supposed to be getting there. Let me see if I can get this done without... I want to match up the corners, and I can tell there's no glue on this one corner. I'm going to have to use my art glitter glue, but that's okay. I'd rather do that than get too much of that glue stick on here and make it all warp. And obviously something is not equal here. Where's my art glitter glue? Oh, there, it's hiding behind the Fabri-Tac. I guess the bottom doesn't have to be glued down all that well. I need the top glued. I'm going to have to cut the edges to make it even. My idea is to make a pocket for one of my journals. I need some places to put tags and ephemera and different things, and I want to make the journal pretty, so I want to put some things in it. Now, let me see here. Like I said, this isn't my favorite paper, this bottom piece, but I'm going to jazz it up so it won't matter. Get my cutter out so I can cut the sides down to fit the smaller piece. And I probably need to even it out on this side where it's kind of off. It doesn't look like it's that much off, but it's off a little bit, so we're going to take care of that. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to use my bone folder. I'm going to put this piece away. I'll use it for something later. I'm going to use my bone folder and fold this in half. And I think it's going to be a wraparound for a page. So I have 7.5 inches, so I'm going to do it at 3, so one side's going to be bigger than the other. Well, let's do 3.5. What the heck? I think 3 3/4 is about where it should be, but we'll do 3.5. All right. And that's going to fold like that. And we'll wrap it around a page. And then it can be a flip on one side, and maybe I'll make it a tuck on the other. Let's burnish this down real well. And I'm going to pull out my journal and find a page where I would like to put this. I really don't have this in the order that I want it in. Now, do I want something like this on here? That doesn't really take away from that, does it? Not, well, it does a little, but not a lot. Really helps that page out. I may have to get rid of some of these pages because some of them didn't print very well and I don't like them all that much. And I don't want to cover up something like that. She's the middle of one of the... Now, let's see, maybe... Nope, that's going to cover up that one too. All right, maybe it goes back to this one back here. Or, what's on the other side of this? No, don't want to cover those up. I guess it's going to go to this page. What's on the other side of this one? Oh, it's going to be a center page because it's a double one. Yep, don't want to do that either. Okay, that's the page it's going to go on. And I'll have to do something to make it pretty on the other side. On the other side of this, or just make that journaling space. I don't know. I don't really like that on there. If I have another page down here that I could put it on. I'm just not finding anything I like for this. Well, I'm going to make it. I may not glue it down on anything today. I may have to see. Well, maybe it'll work in this other journal. Let me see if I can find a page in here that I like it on. Oh, yeah. I think it'll work on this one. Let me see what... Oh, I have lots of places in here it can go. All right. I'm going to work on it, and then we'll find a place to put it and put some tags in it. And the first thing I need to glue is glue down the pockets. And that would just be easier if I opened it up. And I'm using art glitter glue. And I'm going to ink it, and I've been inking all of these with scorched timber because I like the contrast it gives, so I'm going to ink it with that. And I should have done this part before I put the glue on, so I better hurry up. Before it dries. There we go. And I think I want to round the top corners, just because I like rounded corners. I guess it doesn't really matter which side I round. Oh, that didn't cut through both of them. Let's try that. Well, nope, I'm going to have to try it again because it's still stuck. It's not. There we go. Now, do I want to round the bottom corners also? I don't think so. I think that'll be fine. I do need to burnish this down really well. I don't want to split the paper if I don't have to. All right, now I have some ephemera here and some tags and some things that can decorate it, and I'm hoping that I can fit a bird on it, and I can't. I didn't make it big enough for the bird. I'm going to have to make another one and make it big enough for the bird. I keep wanting to use the bird on things, and I don't keep enough space for it. Could put that on there, and then it could still work as a pocket behind it. Let's see what else I have. I have the watering can. Pretty little girl. I kind of like putting that on there. Of course, it's going to have something else on it. I can't just have that. Can I? Maybe not. Let's see here. I have some little bits and pieces of things. I have a little bit of lace here that could go behind it. You can hardly see that, but it is there. Maybe I need a different color of the lace. I've got a lot of colors of lace. Let me see what I have. While I'm getting my lace, my little dog's sitting there with a toy in her mouth, waiting for me to grab it and throw it. So I had to do that. She's such a cute little thing. It's narrower. Oh, I have this yellow.